sometimes, the biggest stars weren't even supposed to stick around. These 10 characters started as background roles, guest appearances, or even jokes, but they stole the spotlight and became unforgettable. Mike Trout, Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. He was a last-minute fix, but became the show's moral backbone. Mike Trout was never supposed to exist. He was written in when Bob Odenkirk wasn't available, and yet Jonathan Banks made him unforgettable. Quiet, dangerous, and deeply human, Mike evolved from a fixer to a tragic anti-hero. His stoic calm and deadly precision made him a fan favorite, and his expanded backstory in Better Call Saul only cemented his legacy.
Do yourself a favor and learn to take yes for an answer.
Topanga Lawrence, Boy Meets World. She was supposed to be a weird girl who disappeared. Instead, she became an icon of 90s teen TV.
Miss Lawrence, would you please trade places with Mr. Matthews?
All right. I'm a hyperactive, underachieving, 11-year-old boy.
I meant physically.
Oh, well, that takes less of a psychic toll.
Topanga started off as a one-off quirky hippie love interest, but Danielle Fishel's chemistry and charisma made producers rethink everything. She grew into Corey's soulmate and one of the most beloved TV characters of the decade. From flower child oddball to grounded, powerful woman, Topanga's evolution made her unforgettable. Odafin Tutuola, Law & Order, SVU. He was only supposed to last 4 episodes, but ended up staying for over 2 decades. When Ice-T joined SVU, Fin Tutuola was a temporary addition.
Fin Tutuola, I've been reassigned.
But his mix of street smarts, sarcasm, and loyalty connected with fans fast. Over 20 seasons later, he's become one of the show's defining characters. Who knew 4 episodes would turn into TV history? President Josiah Bartlett, The West Wing. He was meant to be a background figure, but became the soul of the show. Martin Sheen's President Bartlett wasn't supposed to lead the West Wing. He was only contracted for a few episodes. But his magnetic performance changed everything.
The Fed chair is a fairly important position, and I wanted to make damn sure my decision was right.
His idealism, intellect, and biting humor made him the moral compass of the series, and arguably one of the greatest fictional presidents of all time. Maris Crane, Frasier. You never saw her, but you'll never forget her. Maris Crane, Niles' mysterious wife, was supposed to be a quick joke.
Maris, where are you? Still at the beauty parlor. No, calm down.
But the writers leaned into the absurdity. She became a running gag of ridiculous quirks and off-screen antics.
So, what brings you to Seattle?
Well, I came to see Maris, but the poor thing's taken to her bed again. To this day, I have no idea how tall she is.
Her presence was so powerful, she became iconic without ever showing her face. Every rewatch reveals another brilliant Maris mention. Daryl Dixon, The Walking Dead. He wasn't in the comics. He wasn't meant to last. He became the face of the franchise. Daryl Dixon was invented just for Norman Reedus, after he auditioned for a different role. A quiet, crossbow-wielding outsider, he was written as temporary muscle, but fans loved his loyalty, vulnerability, and grit. Over time, Daryl became the heart of the apocalypse, and now leads the spin-off series. Castiel, Supernatural. An angel introduced for just 1 arc ended up lasting 12 seasons. Castiel was brought into Supernatural as a plot device for the Apocalypse storyline. But Misha Collins' dry humor, awkward charm, and deep loyalty won fans over instantly.
It's very complex. If the pizza man truly loves this babysitter, why does he keep slapping her rear?
Instead of being written out, he became one of the show's core characters, transforming Supernatural into a story about found family. Mrs. Wallowitz, The Big Bang Theory. We never saw her face, but her voice became legendary.
Howard, I found my girdle. It was in the dryer.
Great, Ma!
Mrs. Wallowitz was supposed to be a one-note joke, a loud, off-screen Jewish mother. But Carol Ann Susie's hilarious delivery made her unforgettable. Her relationship with Howard was both ridiculous and oddly touching. Even after her death, her legacy remains one of the funniest running gags in sitcom history. Spike, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. He was supposed to die early. Instead, he stole the whole show. James Marsters' Spike was created as a short-term villain for Buffy to slay, but his swagger, sarcasm, and surprising vulnerability made him irresistible.
A ghost, is it? Not going home to living. like a good spook.
He went from punk vampire to tragic hero, even following the story into the Angel spin-off. Fans demanded more, and got it. Captain Jack Sparrow, Pirates of the Caribbean. He was meant to be a quirky sidekick, but became the entire franchise. Johnny Depp's Jack Sparrow wasn't supposed to lead the Pirates films, he was just the wild card, but his offbeat performance turned him into a global sensation.
Forgot one very important thing, mate. I'm Captain Jack Sparrow. Not sure I deserve it.
With unpredictable charm, slurred brilliance, and chaotic good energy, Jack Sparrow became one of cinema's most iconic characters. He wasn't just a pirate, he was the show. Which of these unexpected icons is your favorite? Or is there another surprise breakout character that should have made the list? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more.